Up gardening bosses, this is Kevin from Epic Gardening, and this is the Tower Garden quick and dirty update for the end of May. As you can see, if you haven't watched my first video, do that because this won't make any sense to you if you don't. Alright, so just some quick thoughts. Don't let your beans stretch before you put them in your tower garden because the wind just slapped this one down and said, I don't want you to grow. Obviously, it's a little bit of a goofy looking plant right now because I let it stretch for about almost half a foot or more before I put it into the system. So don't do that. Simple tip, not a fault of the tower garden. As you can see, this bean is doing much better. So is this one, and so is this one. And these ones have grown this long as a result of being put in the tower garden, whereas this one I pretty much just put in and it was reaching about to where my finger is right there. So just don't do that. Alright, next tip. If you're going to put something in the tower, really this goes for anything you're putting outside, make sure that it's hardened off and ready to go. Otherwise, you're going to get an issue like that, where it's just going to pretty much get destroyed by the weight of the sun, I guess is the best way to put it. It's been a couple hot days, and even with water going to the root system, being switched from an indoor system to outdoors in the middle of the sun and the wind just was too much for these ones to handle. Here's another example up here. And that's pretty much it for this quick update. I didn't actually plan on doing this, but there were some kind of interesting things to talk about. Another little quick thing is I did mention in my last video that you had to kind of make sure that you balance the system, and I'll show you what happens. You can see there's more water on this bottom side right over here than there is over here, and that's because I haven't really balanced it. But on the plus side, I haven't noticed too much of a consequence from that, because as you can see, this spinach right here, if you touch this starter plug, it's very, very wet still. So water's actually making it all the way across and all the way down every part of the system without it being perfectly balanced. And I think if I back up far enough, you can see that it is just slightly tilted. That's something I'm probably going to fix anyways, but it is relieving to know that it's not actually as big of an issue as I thought. So that's a quick update on the tower. Not too much to report, but everything looks like it's going pretty well. We've got some true leaves coming out for the kale and the lettuce, as well as the spinach over here. And pretty much everything else is doing great. Like we've got, look at this kale. This kale has grown 2 true leaves, and the stem is really sort of thickening up and toughening up in just 4 or 5 days since I put it in the system. So this is Kevin from Epic Gardening. I'll just give you a little sneak peek of what's going on over here. I'll do a little update on that later on sometime this week. Alright, keep gardening guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video series, go ahead and like the video and subscribe, because I've got the full Tower Garden series coming out and show you how to grow really awesome, really vibrant produce from the tower. So keep going, keep growing. This is Kevin from Epic Gardening. I'm out.